EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for October 15th, 2020. For your Thursday, we're expecting another mostly sunny day. Very warm, though, because we're going to be ahead of this cold front, which you can clearly see off to our west. It is not going to get here during the day today or tonight. We're going to get maybe a stray shower as early as very late overnight in our western areas, but it looks like an increase in clouds night tonight. And there will be a warm southwesterly flow out ahead of this frontal boundary. So we're going to get temperatures that were already pretty mild yesterday. We're going to get those into the middle 70s today for highs, just about everywhere across the region. So it's going to be a very warm day, unseasonably warm. Normal highs now are running in the middle, on either side of the middle 60s. So some areas, actually even in northern areas, are in the lower 60s typically. And we're talking about middle 70s. So it's obviously warmer than average and warmer than it should be for this time of year. But this is going to be very short-lived. This is all synoptically driven ahead of this cold front, and that cold front will be working its way eastward. And again, overnight, late overnight, you could have a shower coming into our western areas, but the rest of us will just be increasing clouds. Then we get into Friday morning, we have an increase in showers. Now, the European model is a little further east than the NAM is, which I'll show you in a second. Last couple days is a little bit further west. It's been adjusting east now, though. And the heavier precipitation we showed in yesterday's video is going to be confined across Delaware and New Jersey. And that's going to be right in here where we think there could be some low-pressure enhancement. As this just starts going here, I can't even really see a low pressure there. But there is starting to get a low pressure forming at this point. And then it's going to actually get a little bit better organized once it gets up in the Gulf of Maine and give them a better chance of rain up in northern New England as a trough settles in our region here on Saturday. So we're going to have this go through. Mainly, it looks like most of the activity is going to be, shower activity is going to be during the afternoon, evening, and overnight period on Friday. And again, steadier periods of rain further east. Might sneak in here mid to late morning in some areas, though. And we'll get over the NAM high-res future simulator radar starting off at 7 a.m. This is a composite reflectivity here. So it will be cloudy here in the morning, and then you'll have these showers starting to work in during the course of the morning. And again, these are just generally lighter showers in the interior. Further east, as we progress through the day, it's going to turn into something a little bit more than that. You can see some embedded heavier stuff here across parts of Delaware and New Jersey. The rest of us in the interior are just dealing with generally light showers. Okay, so intermittent scattered showers during the day here on Friday. This is looking at mid-afternoon. As we go into the evening and overnight, you see the same concentration of the steadier rain a little bit further east and just showery weather continuing up to about midnight or maybe just after in the interior, and then in Pennsylvania anyway. Once you get across New Jersey, this is going to go through the night into the wee hours in the morning before that finally pulls away. By the time we get to Saturday morning, this should be out of here as far as the rain's concerned. So any morning clouds are going to decrease early and then become mostly sunny as that system pulls away. And also Saturday, we're dealing with that trough coming in here. It's a transient trough. It's not a real deep trough like it looked earlier in the week. So this is not going to last very long. It's going to be cooler on Friday with those showers in place on either side of 60 degrees, but then in the upper 50s, it looks like, for highs here on Saturday when that trough settles in. We were looking at this a couple days ago. Look, that trough is going to be down here like this and really digging in. It's not going to be doing that now. So a little bit more faster moving in and out, transient kind of thing. And by the time we get to Sunday, that trough is already lifting out. So we're going to have temperatures moderating quite a bit back into the 60s, in the low to mid 60s here for highs here on Sunday. But we are partly to mostly sunny here on Sunday. And then Monday, we have another weak cold front coming at the region. It's going to be in dying mode, though. It looks like late in the day, we left a stray shower in the forecast for mainly our western locations. You can see that here. It's a dying frontal boundary that just kind of just disappears, and that's it. Otherwise, it'll be partly cloudy prior to that, and still going to be even milder on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, with temperatures in the upper 60s near 70. So it's going to again be at least slightly above average. Not quite as warm as today, but still slightly above average as we head during that period. But it does look like all 3 days, aside for that shower chance here late on Monday, which is right here, it looks like Tuesday and Wednesday are both partly cloudy days with a frontal boundary off to our northwest remaining there during that time. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich. That is your outlook for October 15th, 2020. Have a great Thursday.